Tony Thompson here with Fighthype.com. Here with John, man. Tony, you know you got a late start, boxing, 27 years old, right off the street. Some feel that you are settling in your prime. Before we go into business here, let me give me your thoughts on Klitschko's last fight with Mormon.
It wasn't a fight; it was an infomercial.
It was an infomercial.
He wasn't even in the fight. He was just in a situation where he was just staying active until he had a serious challenger pop up. You know, I'm looking to be the serious challenger.
Okay. Adam McChambers, did you get a chance to watch it?
Yes.
What was your thoughts?
Well, I thought Eddie won the fight, but I could see how the judges could give it to the more aggressive guy. Yes, you know, Eddie had injuries, but I still thought he could have done more. I thought he really was just going to outclass him, and I'm really upset. You know, unfortunately, it was an injury, and he wasn't able to see a real good effort from Eddie Johnson.
You're close friends with him. Have you had a chance to talk to him yet? Since then?
No, I've just been so, focused on what I need to do right now. So, after I get a chance to, take a deep breath, I can, reach out to some of my friends out there.
All right, now let's get into the Tony Thompson show. All right, recently you've been on a tear, had 5 consecutive KOs recently, man. It's rare that nowadays you get a second opportunity, yet alone to fight the champion twice. Being that you're getting your second chance to fight him, where are you at mentally and physically for this rematch?
Well, I wouldn't say it was a tear. I mean, I don't think I fought any of the who's of the boxing division, but I beat who they put in front of me. So,
okay.
I did my job. And as far as getting this opportunity again, it's a wonderful feeling because I was going to keep fighting until I got to fight Wladimir again. And yes, it took me 4 years, but I think this is going to be worth waiting for 4 years.
Okay. Now, the people that didn't see your last fights, the last couple, like you said, it was kind of probably second-tier competition with people saying. A lot of people was concerned about your speed, the speed of your punches going to the fight. Is that something that you worked on, or where are you as far as like your speed of your punches right now?
Well, I'm always going to be who I am. You're not going to be able to get too much faster than what you are. You are who you are. But as long as you know what your strengths and weaknesses are, and you play to your strengths and hide your weaknesses, it doesn't matter if you're all that fast or slow. I've never been that fast, but I've always been effective.
Right.
So I'd rather, if you gave me a choice between fast and effective, I see a lot of guys that's fast and don't do anything with that. I'm effective, so I'm going to take my slow effectiveness.
Also, a lot of people don't credit you for your defense as well.
Definitely.
What do you, let me ask you this, what kind of Tony Thompson can we expect to see coming up in July for this fight? Which one?
Tony the Tiger Thompson.
Okay.
It's been a while. Probably since I fought Dominique Gwynn, since you've seen, or Luan Krasniqi, since you've seen the real Tony Thompson. If you go back and look at those fights of mine, that was me. Great legs, great conditioning, great output in my punches. And you think I was slow? If they thought I was slow, ask those guys.
Right. Now, 4 years ago, you also, I know you mentioned earlier, you had that torn meniscus. I ain't gonna show him which knee it was right now.
I ain't hiding it, don't matter.
Now, some people were saying that he was leaning on you because he was aware of that meniscus, that knee. Others were saying that he was leaning on you because you was affected with your jab a little bit and it was bothering him. What is your response to that?
Well, I think he was aware something was wrong with me physically. Maybe they didn't know which knee or whatever, but they saw me dragging. And like I said, Emmanuel is a very astute trainer.
Oh, yeah.
He saw, something not right in me. And, he did a great in advising his fighter what to do. And they played it out perfectly.
Okay. Now, you mentioned that your conditioning played a factor last time go around. Was the, what did you capitalize this camp as far as conditioning wise in order to basically beat that cause again and prevent it from happening?
Well, I was able to go all out. I was able to not worry about my legs, able to run, able to do all the things you have to do to build your condition. Everybody knows conditioning is you have to build a condition.
Right.
And I think we did a great job of doing that. I didn't have to worry about the ailments and the injuries. We just went out there and we trained hard.
Now, CompuBox with your last fight with this Klitschko showed up to the 11th round. You had landed more punches. Did you see that? Okay. Can we expect, I guess, more volume punches from you this time around also? Because a lot of people feel even if it comes down to a decision, that if you have the cleaner and more effective punches and at that higher work rate, that you'll get the nod.
Well, I wasn't even at my regular output of punches, really, and I
Due
still
to your injury.
right, and I still landed. I didn't have the punching power to make those punches overly effective.
Right.
But now I can do that, and I think that my punch rate and harder, more cleaner, effective punches, yes, I can get the decision that comes down to it.
Speaking of decisions, are you concerned about the judging?
No, I'm gonna knock his ass out. I want to knock Vladimir out before the 11th round. He knocked me out in the 11th. I'm gonna stop him before the 11th.
Now, it's very well known that he clinches a lot. He clinches a lot, sometimes up to 10 times per round. Has that been a key issue in this camp, something to focus on and that you prepare for?
Yeah, myself. Just don't accept the clinches. You only clinching when you when you accept the clinches. That's with any fight. If you don't accept the clinches, you work through those clinches, and you keep punching, then there's no way he can hold me, because if I don't give him my arms to be held, he can't hold me.
Right. Now, you mentioned last time, I'm quoting you, that you said he kicked my ass in front of my wife and everybody I know. So you taking this a little bit more personal?
Definitely. I'm emotional and a competitive person. If you a competitor in any way, if somebody beats your ass in front of the ones you love, you want some get back. I do that in the gym. I'm always on get back time. A sparring partner or a fighter gets off of me in the gym, I want to get some get back.
Right. Now, I know you mentioned that nobody can actually mimic him, yet alone he's bringing in guys to try to mimic you, being that you're southpaw. He brought in John Roseberg, you heard of him, Francisco Benita. Who are some guys that you can name besides Deontay Wilder that brought into your camp, that you brought into the table to help you get prepared?
Well, I brought in Malik Scott. I even brought in a left-hand guy, Maurice Fight Train.
Okay.
Yeah, and that wasn't just I wasn't trying to mimic him. Like I said, it's always been me. I've been trying to get in here to have people make me work, and that's what those guys did.
Right. Now, I know initially your promoter was trying to shoot for you to fight here in D.C. Also, there's been some talk in him already talking about fighting early in November. Do you think he's looking past you in regard to this fight by mentioning that?
Wladimir is too much a professional to look past me.
Okay.
I think those around him are mentioning that stuff.
Okay.
Vladimir's focused on me. And if he's not, he's making a big mistake. But from me knowing the type of person he is, he's taking this fight very seriously. Make no mistake.
All right. That's the big talk. Now, it's a one-on-one with you and me. Give me your best answer within 30 seconds, all right? You got a minute? Answer, we're going to work around. Ready? All right. Last song I purchased or downloaded was?
Oh, jeez, man.
Got 30 seconds, though.
30 seconds? Man, I can't even. Probably Noel Gourdin, The River.
Tell everybody who that is.
I just told you, Noel Gourdin, and the song's called The River. I purchased the whole album. Oh, Jaheim, my manager, one of my partners, he is manager for Jaheim. So I purchased his new album.
Okay. Next question. In the kitchen, I can cook a mean
homemade pancakes.
Homemade pancakes.
My kids always on my back. Daddy, get up and cook pancakes.
Biscuit.
Oh, homemade. Eggs, butter, milk, sugar.
You put cinnamon in your cakes, Tony?
No.
No cinnamon?
There's a whole bunch of stuff in there, but ain't no cinnamon.
Okay. True or false, Tony Thompson eats Frosted Flakes?
Definitely true. I love it. I eat them without the milk, too. I eat them like a snack.
If bowling was boxing, I would be...
Oh, I'd be champ by now. I mean, man, there's a few things I like to do better more than bowling.
So if Team Fighthype has a bowling function, you're going to kill everybody, right?
Of course.
What's your average right now?
One better than whoever I'm playing.
And you southpaw, and you left-handed.
Boxing's the only thing I do left-handed. I bowl right-handed.
You bowl right-handed? Now this weird. Do you got a curve with it?
Listen,
I ain't seen you bowl yet, Tony. You got to take me out.
I will.
All right.
I got whatever the
I'm terrible.
for. Sometimes you gotta curve. Sometimes you can't curve. Like I said, my game is adjustable and flexible.
All right. Next question. If I become world champion, when you become first world champion, the first thing I'm going to do is
take my kids to Disney.
Disney World.
Yes,
not Disneyland.
That's not the commercial. Whatever we want in Florida, we going to Florida. We already have it planned out. I'm spending a rack of time the rest of the summer with my kids.
All right, tell everybody where and how they can watch the fight. Right here in the camera.
Well, on Epix, July 7th, EPIX is Epix. Yes, you do have it. You might not think you do because we don't watch it. But it's on regular cable. It's not pay-per-view.
You got anything to say to your haters?
Well, I keep hating because it makes me work hard. Honestly, I'm on Facebook all the time. I answer people. You know, when people come up to me, I love it. You know, I mean, I do not mind people not agreeing with me.
What about your supporters? Anything to say for your supporters?
If you're a true supporter of mine, I mean, keep supporting. I appreciate it, and I won't disappoint you this fight.
Tell everybody where to find you on Facebook, Twitter, anything like that.
My name, Anthony Thompson. I'm Anthony Thompson on Facebook.
Appreciate your time. You got any closing comments to say?
I will be heavyweight champion. Your destination is just a destiny, and I'm about to reach mine.
All right. Appreciate your time, Tony.
All right,
All right.